it's Swatchfest. Let's see if we can zhuzh up this hair. I actually curled my hair and then put bobby pins in it to, you know, like hold it like pin curls. I haven't tried that in forever, and then look at this thing. It totally all fell out. My hair could not hold a curl to save my life. That is sad. I really hope I don't get on some kind of like, you know, Hunger Games show and I have to, you know, hold a curl in my hair or else I get dead because I would die. Okay, so that's our bit of randomness for the day. How has you guys' week been? I hope it's been super duper. Did you guys all stop by for my Moana video yesterday? I was very excited to film that video. So excited for you guys to see all the shades I've been working on for months and so excited to share with you. Anyway, I just got done filming that and I will, shortly after filming this, I will go edit it and get it ready for the launch. Anyway, I'm so excited to be with you today, you guys. I actually am getting a little bit of a mommy break this week and the first part of next week because my my oldest two kids, Lincoln and Salem, I had them with a different dad and he is in town right now watching Lincoln and just kind of like helping me with the whole sleep therapy and stuff, and I'm just really getting a break and it's really being restorative. So I'm very thankful for that. The sun is out. It's giving me so much energy. Talking about my Moana polishes are giving me so much energy too. The collection isn't called Moana, by the way, you guys. It's called the Wayfinder. I just keep referring it to, you know, as that. It's just faster and easier. And it was so fun when I found the little Moana baby pop figure in the store and I was like, perfect. I want to use that in my picture that I took of the whole setup of the collection, the whole display for my website. Anyway, it was just so cute, that little pop Moana, so cute. Okay, so if you are new to Swatchfest, welcome. You're probably new to my channel if you're new to Swatchfest. Every Saturday for years now, we have been swatching 10 random polishes that don't belong in collections because I'm basically like, hey, I bought these polishes. I haven't reviewed them because they don't go in a collection. I need a space where I can do that. So Swatchfest was born and we talk about 10 random polishes that come from just a huge variety of brands. It can be from anywhere. I picked them up from anywhere. Sometimes people send me polishes, friends, subscribers, or mostly it's just because I buy way too much polish. So we're going to talk about kind of one polish in every color of the rainbow. We're going to talk about our weeks. So let's get going. Okay, the first polish is a Seche polish, and you guys know I had this in my red spot a couple weeks ago. Not this exact polish, a red polish, because I did show you guys that like nice deeper crimson red from Seche, and it was really good. And this is one of the polishes that I picked up originally for my original review, can't get it out, that I decided not to actually post because Sally Hansen is Sally Beauty is discontinuing carrying them. So I was like, well, why am I posting this? Anyway, I just decided to put them into Swatchfest. So this is Seche Insightful, and it is a beautiful, bright cherry red. Actually, it has a lot more white in it than just a straight up cherry red. Really, really beautiful. This goes on great. My bottle of this was actually half empty, I think because maybe the lid wasn't on completely tight or something. Maybe somebody was peeking at colors in the store, I don't know, but it basically had evaporated halfway, so I had to thin this out quite a bit with some thinner. But I knew that the other polishes that I tried from this line were really, really nice, so I knew that thinning it out would probably make it be really good. So anyway, basically, what I'm saying is first when I put this on, I was like, oh no, this is like as thick as gum. So anyway, thinned out, it's great at 2 coats. Okay guys, this polish is so pretty, and I had never had it before. I found it at TJ Maxx and it's Orly Fancy Fuchsia, and I feel like coincidentally I saw this in Nicole Youngwell and Polishes Top Polishes of 2016. Maybe it's not, maybe it's a different Orly that looks very similar to this, but I thought, well, that's a coincidence because I just picked this up. It is really bright. You guys know Orly does super awesome neons. This one is neon, bright, pink, really, really great. I feel like it's a little bit ruddy. It had the tendency to get me a little bit messy, but if you know that already going into it, you can make sure to really wipe off your brush. But I still recommend it. So if you see this, snatch it. Oh my goodness, guys, so I mentioned how I'm a slow reader, right? And I was showing you how I was reading The Darkest Minds, which I just left up in my bathtub because I was reading it last night. Not in my tub, but you know, to the side of it. And I am over halfway through the book. I was going to try to remember what page I'm on. And she finally just used her abilities, like, to help people for the first time. And I was like, yes! She still thinks she's a horrible person after she did, but I'm like, yes, finally! And I'm halfway through. I don't know, that just felt like a really long time that I was waiting for that. But I just wanted to mention, I'll let you guys know when I get done to the end of that book, because I only ever pick it up maybe every third day because I just can't ever find the time to read. But I really want to read it. I want to finish it. It's really, really good. Except for the fact that she hardly ever uses her abilities. But I think it's part of it's like a trilogy or a series. It might be a series, because trilogy is only for 3. So if there's more than that, it can't be a trilogy. So this must be, in the big scheme of things, like she's just barely getting her feet wet, right? Okay, so next up we have an orange, and this is from the brand Luxepop that you can find at Walgreens. I was snapping about this the other day. I found a whole new display there. So previously, I've only ever seen Luxepop in Walgreens with a whole line of neons, like a whole display of neons, and they were the white base kind of neons. I didn't really love them that much. So when I saw that they came out with these creams that all have a little bit of shimmer in them, I was like, yes, let me try those and we'll see what this formula is like. Newsflash, spoiler, it's really, really good. I like it. So this one's called Fringe Vest. So I think they were $3.99. They might have been, I don't think they were $4.99. So $4 polish, yeah, I feel like they were worth that because the formula is good. It goes on nice and creamy. It's great in 2 coats. I'm not sure that they all have a little bit of shimmer, but this has very, very, very fine silver shimmer. And yeah, it's good in 2 coats. So this is Fringe Vest. Next up, I usually like to put yellow here, but I didn't have a yellow this week, so we're looking at this neutral from Butter London that I found at Marshall's. Did I say TJ Maxx before when I was talking about the Orly? I meant Marshall's if I did, because I sadly don't have a TJ Maxx near me now. Okay, this is called High Tea, and it's just a beautiful light khaki shade. It's like between a khaki and a cream. And it's very nice. It's not absolutely opaque at 2 coats, but it's pretty darn good. So I wouldn't probably pay regular Butter, well, not probably. I really wouldn't pay regular Butter London prices for this, but I do not mind paying the $5 that it was at Marshall's. Where's my brain today? I've got all these different stores confused. Anyway, I thought it was really pretty. Hey guys, it's Joy Moon.
Baba.
Baby.
Ba.
I think she has some garden on her face. I've had a few requests from you guys lately to have Joy in a Swatchfest because you guys haven't seen her in a while. If you guys don't follow me on Snapchat, she is in Snapchat or on my Snapchat quite a lot along with the rest of my kids. But this is how big she is now, if you guys were wondering. Wanted a little update. Oh, was that a burpee? Was that a burpee? Can I have a kiss? Oh, a sweet hug. Oh, I love you so much. Oh, you're such a sweetie. So, yeah, I guess that's it. We just wanted to pop in here real quick, give a little Joy update. You guys will see she has a bandage on her head because we were at the park last night and she fell down and had a boo-boo. We actually had to run to the ER last night and get it fixed up. We thought maybe she was going to need stitches because of blood clot. What? She's saying more. She wants something over there. I think she saw some Easter candy. Anyway, so we had to run to the ER last night, but she was okay. So that's what that is on her head. But don't worry, she's all right. Uh-oh. Somebody's having a preview of Easter candy. All right, you guys. We're going to go. I just wanted to let Joy jump in here really quick. Oh, no, you're about to get that in my hair, huh? Yeah, you are. And say hi to you guys. So, yay. Say bye-bye, Joy. Bye-bye. Can you say bye-bye? Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. She's got caramel all over her hands and her face now and probably all over me. The next polish up is this Wet n Wild One Step Wonder Gel. This was on sale at Walgreens, so I snatched it. This is called Wasa-Be with you. So, like wasabi, but it's spelled W-A-S-A-B-E. So this is just a very, very light spring green kind of with a lot of white in it, so it's really, really light. It's okay. I'm going to show you 2 coats. Arguably, it maybe needs a third. But, I mean, I thought it was okay. And I wasn't the hugest fan of this line, but I didn't hate it. I just didn't really like that they were charging you, what is it, like twice as much as their regular polishes. So, anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at it. Okay, you guys, are you ready to find out what this gorgeous blue is I've had on my nails? This is so pretty. I had a really hard time deciding between this and my A+. And again, this comes to us from Studio M. Studio M is so gorgeous. Thank you, Deborah, who sent me all these Studio M's a while ago. She finds them at her Myers, and I think she said that they were being clearanced or something. So she wasn't sure if all were being clearanced or some. Anyway, I know that a lot of you all have Myers. I don't around here, but I guess on the East Coast. So maybe you guys know if they're all being clearanced or just some of them. But okay, this is so beautiful. It's called Blue Funk. And this looks like that awesome lustery but matte blue that was in the China Glaze fall collection of last year that I actually really didn't like because it was matte and it was, well, okay. It's not that I didn't like it because it was matte, but I didn't like it because it dried way too fast. So it was really hard for me to work with, at least for me, for my skills. It was a little bit hard for me. This gives you that same look. If you want this matte, you can put a matte top coat on it. Gives you that same look, but the application was a dream. You guys know. You know the difference between a polish where you're like, I don't want to apply this polish because it's frustrating. But you like the color so much, like that blue from the China Glaze collection. But this one, you apply it and you're like, oh, this is like getting a head massage. It's applies so nice. Okay, no, you know, that's a little dramatic. Wouldn't that be awesome if every time you applied your polish, it felt like a head massage? Who likes head massage? I like head massage. The other kind of massage I love is foot massage. Head massage and foot massage. Those are my favorites. Okay, you guys. I really love this. So let's see how it swatches. So let me tell you some of the stuff I'm wearing on my face. I got my little basket here again. So I used my Eco Tools beauty blender thing that Lincoln bit the edge off of. I'm really enjoying this thing. It applies nicely. Let me tell you what foundation I applied. I used, oh, first let me tell you the primer. Let's talk about the primer first. I pulled out this bad boy again. I saw this thing on my vanity and I was like, I totally forgot about that. Remember when everybody was crazy for it? Is it almost a year ago already? Absolutely crazy for this. You couldn't even find it in stores. And then nobody talked about this ever. I think it's great. It's good. It's not silicone-y. It's not that kind of primer. And I tend to enjoy primers when they're not silicone-y. So I like it. I do want to say this consistently feels a little bit stingy when I put this on. So anyway, I put that on. Then I put on the e.l.f. hair in my face. The e.l.f. What is this? Well, it's not oil-free sunscreen. Oh my goodness, it doesn't say on it what this exact foundation is called, but I'm going to put it right here. I have the shade Porcelain, and I saw in somebody's video recently how much they loved this, and I was like, okay, definitely giving that a try. I like the little frosted bottle, and it has a pump. If you haven't ever tried this, I really liked it. I didn't take good enough notice of the shade range, so I don't know how disappointing that is, but I was a little bit afraid that this wasn't going to match me, the lightest one, and I felt like it gave me a better match than a bunch of foundations I've tried lately, so I was very happy with that foundation. And I have dry skin, by the way, if that helps you to know about, you know, whether you'll like a foundation or not. I have dry foundation, so I usually tend to stay away from like super matte foundations, but it didn't feel ultra dewy or anything. Nothing like a cushion foundation. I used Tarte Shape Tape for under my eyes. Let's pull out a few more things. I used the L'Oreal Voluminous Original again today. I hadn't used that in a minute, so I used that. I did pull back out my Milani Soft Brown Stay Put Brow Color. I told you guys I was back to my Anastasia, but today I was like fighting it hard. It's definitely more red than the Anastasia one. My trick to enjoying it more this time was I used it with my e.l.f. small angle blush. My small angled brush, which is what I use with my Anastasia, rather than buying that like $18, I feel like it's like $18 brush that they sell to go with their Brow Wiz. And people swear by that brush, but I've never bought it. I just buy like the dollar one that you can get from e.l.f. Actually, I think it's $3. But I used that same brush with this time, and I felt like I had a much more pleasant experience putting it on. So that's what's on my brows. Very red today. I used this Wet n Wild highlighter again. I liked it so much last week that I used it again. This is in the shade When the Nude Strikes. It's such a fun name. Okay, I'm gonna skip a few products, so let me tell you really quick. I used the Lilac Pro. I'm just gonna mention the shades that I used here. I used Mauve and Sable, that's all. And on the rest of my eye space, it's a little bit pinky because I got this from Bite in a Sephora order, and I actually hadn't even picked it as my my free sample, but this is their multi-stick, and so they give you like these 3 shades over here, including the one that I have picked for today called Papaya. So here's the one I picked for today, and you're supposed to be able to use it on eyes, cheeks, and lips. And I was like, eyes and lips, dang. So I just basically patted my finger in there and applied it to the center part of my eye, and just adds a little bit of pink color, pinky corally kind of. I also put it on my lips, and I was really surprised with how I like it. In fact, I'm really enjoying it on my lips. It's just giving a little bit of color, but it was also just really easy to wear on my eyes, or at least easy to apply. Let me show you again. Just, I mean, it really looks like it's gonna be a lipstick, but then I'm leaning in close here so I can see too. It really wasn't bad, so yeah, I like it. It's probably, if I went to go look at the regular price of it, it's probably more than I could spend on one eye product, just because I spend so much on nail polish. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you guys that's what I'm wearing today from this little sample. I'm always like, I need to use my samples, and today I did. Okay, for purple today, I have a new shade, another new shade from Pure Ice. This is called Sweet Serenity. It's just a very beautiful, very white, light purple. There's a lot of white in there, just maybe a few drops of purple. It's really beautiful. It goes on in 2 coats. I thought it was lovely. today, I have a really pretty shade from China Glaze. If you guys remember, I was talking about this a while ago, how I picked up this really older shade from China Glaze called Ingrid, because my dad always used to show me the Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman movies when I was a kid, and I believe that's who it's named for, because the other polish in the collection, there's a bunch of older names, I think. Well, anyway, I'm not recalling them all, but I know one's called Bogey. Anyway, do you guys remember we talked about this? This is really beautiful. It's like a suede kind of shade with some beautiful gold shimmer in there. It's really, really lovely. It applies gorgeously at 2 coats. This is an older polish, you guys. And I'm always telling you, polish really doesn't go bad unless you mistreated it or something, or it has some really funky ingredients in it, I guess. But this is old and this is really good. Okay, for glitter today I have a Sinful Colors polish, and this is called Lively in Lilac, number 1434. This has a very light purple jelly base because it is very, very sheer. It's just barely tinted, and it has pink glitters and purple glitters in there. I'm trying to see if there's another color. I think it's mostly pink and purple. And so I wanted to test this for you guys. The live application is going to show me putting this on its own. I want to see how buildable this was to wear as, you know, just on its own. I feel even at 3 coats, it wasn't quite opaque enough, so I would probably wear this as a topper. I don't know, it would depend on my mood that day. But if you really wanted opacity, you'd have to wear this as a topper or do lots of layer sponging this on. So anyway, I do think it's really, really pretty though. So yeah, this one is called Lively in Lilac. Okay, dun dun dun, it's time for A+. It's Zoya again, you guys. I can't help myself. Like I said, this Studio M was real close. But this one is called Adina, and I picked this up in my haul. This is a beautiful, oh, it's a beautiful kind, well, some kind of purple, orchid maybe, with very strong green shimmer. This is like very purpley from my line, but green shimmer instead of a really strong gold shimmer, where sometimes when you're looking at it, it just looks green, not purple. So it's so beautiful. I thought because this had so much shimmer that it was going to be too sheer for a 2-coater, but it wasn't. It's great at 2 coats. I really adore this. I'm not sure how come it doesn't get more hype, but I really, really love it. Okay guys, that's the whole Swatch Fest. I hope you had some fun hanging out with me today. I hope you go out and have a super awesome weekend. Thanks again for stopping in for Swatch Fest. I love you guys so much. Have a great week. I will see you back for my next video. Take care, you guys. Bye.